NATO is the world's most powerful military alliance, comprising 31 member states. Its military capabilities are a testament to its strength. The alliance boasts a combined military budget that dwarfs that of Russia, allowing it to maintain a well-equipped, technologically advanced, and highly trained force. NATO's military capabilities are not only a deterrent against Russian aggression, but also a symbol of Western unity. For 7 decades, the NATO alliance has practiced collective defense and deterrence against evolving international threats, and over the years its capabilities have changed accordingly. NATO's most powerful weapon, according to Jim Townsend with the Center for a New American Security, is the unity of the alliance. Still, the individual allies also possess hard-hitting capabilities that could be called upon were they to face high-level aggression, Business Insider reports. Heather Conley with the Center for Strategic and International Studies believes that Russia is likely to continue to press the alliance through low-end influence and cyber warfare operations. Still, she explained to Business Insider that NATO needs to seriously contemplate a high-end fight as Russia modernizes, pursuing hypersonic cruise missiles and other new systems. Here are some of the many powerful weapons NATO could bring to bear against Russia. 1. F-35 Lightning II Joint Strike Fighter. The United States leads the air side of the NATO equation with the F-35 and other various aircraft, Townsend told Business Insider. The 5th-generation F-35 Joint Strike Fighter is an aircraft that rival powers have yet to match for its stealth and advanced suite of powerful sensors. While some NATO countries are looking at the F-35 as a leap in combat capability, others continue to rely on the F-16. This older supersonic fighter can dogfight and also bomb ground targets. And then some countries, like Germany, are considering European alternatives. 2. Eurofighter Typhoons. The Eurofighter Typhoon is a capable multi-role aircraft designed by a handful of NATO countries, namely the UK, Germany, Italy, and Spain, determined to field an elite air superiority fighter. France, which walked away from the Eurofighter project, independently built a similar fighter known as the Dassault Rafale. Observers argue that the Typhoon is comparable to late-generation Russian flanker variants, such as the Su-35. 3. Bombers. The U.S. provides conventional and nuclear deterrence capabilities through the regular rotation of bomber aircraft into the European area of operations. American bombers have been routinely rotating into the area since Russia annexed Crimea in 2014, according to military.com. That year, the Pentagon sent 2 B-2 Spirit bombers and 3 B-52s to Europe for training. The B-1B Lancers are also among the U.S. bombers that regularly operate alongside NATO allies. 4. U.S. P-8A Poseidon. Facing emerging threats in the undersea domain, where the margins to victory are said to be razor thin, NATO allies are increasingly boosting their ability to hunt and track enemy submarines from above and below the water. While there are a number of options available for this task, the U.S. Navy P-8A Poseidon patrol plane, which was brought in order to replace the U.S. military's older P-3 Orions, is among the best submarine hunters out there. 5. Frigates. Another effective anti-submarine capability is that provided by the various frigates operated by a number of NATO countries. The NATO allies, in particular Italy, France, and Spain, all have frigates that have very capable anti-submarine warfare systems. Brian Clark with the Center for Strategic and Budgetary Assessments told Business Insider. They have active low-frequency sonars that are variable depth sonars. They can find submarines easily, and they are very good against diesel submarines. These forces could be used to target Russian submarines in the eastern Mediterranean and the Black Sea. 6. AH-64 Apache gunship. The Apache gunship helicopter, capable of close air support, can rain down devastation on an approaching armor column. The attack helicopters can carry up to 16 Hellfire missiles at a time, with each missile possessing the ability to cripple an enemy armor unit. The Hellfire is expected to be replaced with a more capable joint air-to-ground missile eventually. 7. German Leopard 2. The Leopard 2 main battle tank is still considered one of the Alliance's top tanks, on par with the US M1 Abrams and the British Challenger 2. Observers suspect that the Leopard 2, like its US and British counterparts, would be easily able to destroy most Russian tanks, as these tanks are likely to get the jump on a Russian tank in a shootout. 8. US Nimitz-class aircraft carriers. A last-minute addition to the Trident Juncture exercise, massive NATO wargames designed to simulate a large-scale conflict with Russia a few years ago, was the USS Harry S. Truman, a Nimitz-class aircraft carrier, and its accompanying strike group. The carrier brought 6,000 service members and a large carrier air wing of FA-18 Super Hornets to Norway for the largest drill in years. America's ability to project power through the deployment of aircraft carriers is unmatched, due mainly to the massive size, sophistication, and training regimen of its carrier fleet. The UK and France also have aircraft carriers. 9. Patriot Surface-to-Air Missile System. Patriot, which stands for Phased Array Tracking Radar to Intercept on Target, is an effective surface-to-air guided air and missile defense system that is currently used around the world, including in a number of NATO countries. There is a need for integrated air and missile defense picture, Connolly told Business Insider, that is certainly a high-valued protection for the alliance. 10. U.S. Virginia-class submarines. Virginia-class submarines, nuclear-powered fast attack boats, are among the deadliest submarines in the world. They are armed with torpedoes to sink enemy submarines and surface combatants, and they can also target enemy bases and missile batteries ashore with Tomahawk cruise missiles. These submarines could be really useful to make cruise missile attacks against some of the Russian air defense systems in the Western Military District that reach over the Baltic countries, Clark told Business Insider. You can really conduct air operations above these countries without being threatened by these air defense systems. So, you would want to use cruise missiles to attack them from submarines at sea.